everyone. Welcome to SoulFish. I am super happy you're here. If this message resonates with you, please like and subscribe. It means a lot to us. Also comment so that we can have a dialogue about whatever you might be thinking about. It helps us all to grow. In this time that we're in right now, and this is another recurring theme. It's funny, I share with you guys the things as I see it, the things as I'm feeling it, as I'm called to share, things I notice in sessions and in working with folks. And this is a big one right now, which is asking yourself the hard questions. Am I really satisfied with whatever this is? I hear a lot sometimes of, well, I know that. Well, I know that. And then upon reflection, that person starts to really think about, hey, wow, I really have not resolved, that issue as much as I really thought I had, right? And that's part of asking yourself the hard questions. We are in a time where book 1 has closed, book 2 has not opened yet. You're in this in-between time. And the concept here is that in this in-between time, you're able to remove and drop off those things that no longer serve you for book 2. Book 2 will have a few of the same characters, but basically all new ones, right? That's why it's book 2. It's going to be a new story. It's not a continuation of the other story. This was just the stepping stone into book 2. So what are you doing right now to ask yourself those really hard questions that say, hey, what am I doing to prepare myself the bestest way possible for my book 2? Saying that you've worked on something a bit doesn't mean that you've dispelled it or that you've completed that task, right? Saying that, well, I understand that, but once I fix, this is an issue, but once I fix this and this, then I'll address that issue. When this one is coming up time and time again in your face, you might want to rethink that approach and really focus on the issues that are coming up to you right now. Not the ones you have to work on, but the ones that are slapping you in the face right now are the ones you have to address right now. You have to face it. You have to see what it is that's twanging you. You have to understand what it is that creates that dis-ease in you and make sure you get to the core root of that and drop it off before you start this book 2. That's why it's in your face right now. It's so that you can address it and make a change. This is a tremendous time for everyone. Some of us are using this time wisely. Some of us are conscious of it. Some of us are just instinctually making changes. But this is a tremendous time, a positive time. So even though it feels uncomfortable, when you're having to reevaluate what has gotten you to this moment. But the understanding has to be that whatever got you to this moment was designed as a foundational thing, but you now have to create, the next leveling up. And that's what's happening. So in preparation for that, you have this time where you're being helped out. And I hope you feel that, because that's what's going on. And it's exciting. So please ask yourself some hard questions right now about what has to really, really change and things that you don't want to take forward with you into book 2. And please, in those hard questions, you really, we spend a lot of time on the negative of, or I don't want this and I don't want that. But what you really have to be asking yourself is, what do you want? What do you want your life to look like? What kind of person do you want to be? How do you want to feel about yourself? These are all deep questions, and from that is what gives you your beingness. From that is what will allow you to create and be part of and write a completely new story. A story that you'll be proud of, a story that's exciting and adventurous and fun, and a story that shows that all the seeking that you've done has been for the good. It hasn't been wasted. It's been on purpose and allowing you to become this next kind of greatest version of yourself. Until next time.